Good morning, my dear students. Our today's topic is consumers' equilibrium. The consumer occupies a pivotal place in the economic activity. He is an economic agent who consumes goods and services for the satisfaction of his or her wants. The satisfaction of wants is the beginning and end of all economic activities. The objective of a consumer is to get maximum satisfaction from expenditure incurred on various goods and services. The main aim of this chapter is to determine consumers' equilibrium. That is, how much of a commodity should a consumer buy so that he derives maximum satisfaction. There are two approaches to study consumers' behavior and equilibrium: cardinal approach and ordinal approach. Cardinal approach or utility approach. This is given by Alfred Marshall, which measures utility in quantitative order like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. According to Alfred Marshall, utility can be measured in cardinal numbers. The units of utility are called utils. It is measured in absolute numbers. Marginal utility curve is used to explain consumers' equilibrium. Ordinal approach or indifference curve approach. This is given by J.R. Hicks and R.J.D. Allen. It measures utility in qualitative order like first preference, second preference, third preference, etc. It is measured in ranks. Indifference curve is used to explain consumers' equilibrium. Consumers' equilibrium with utility approach. It is the behavior in which the consumer spends his limited income on various goods and services in such a way that he obtains maximum satisfaction. Utility is a quantitative measure of satisfaction. Utility is the want satisfying power of a commodity. It refers to the amount of satisfaction a consumer receives from consumption of a good or service. Utility depends on urgency or intensity of want. Utility is the function of intensity of want. More intensity of want implies a higher utility for a commodity. For example, a pen gives more utility during examination than in summer vacation. Utility is subjective. It cannot be quantified. It may vary from person to person. For example, a hungry person gets more satisfaction from chapatis in comparison to a person who is not hungry. It keeps changing with time or place. The same consumer may derive a higher or lesser utility from the same commodity at different times and at different places. For example, woolen clothes have utility in winter but not in summer season. Total utility. It is the aggregate of a commodity that a consumer derives from the consumption of a certain amount of commodity. In other words, it is the sum of marginal utility is associated with consumption of successive units. Symbolically, total utility of n is equal to TUN is equal to marginal utility of first unit plus marginal utility of second unit plus marginal utility of third unit and so on plus marginal utility of nth unit. Marginal utility is the in addition to the total utility when an additional unit of a commodity is consumed. Here, utility is the want satisfying capacity of a commodity. Marginal utility is the in addition to the total utility when an additional unit of a commodity is consumed. Total utility is the sum total of marginal utilities. Marginal utility of n is equal to total utility of n minus total utility of n minus 1. In the case of consecutive order, consumption change in consecutive order. that is 1 by 1. When units do not change in consecutive order, marginal utility of x is equal to delta tux by delta qx. Delta tux means change in total utility of x divided by change in quantity consumed. Law of diminishing marginal utility. The law of diminishing marginal utility states consumer has more and more unit of a commodity, the total utility increases but the marginal utility falls. കൺസ്യൂമർ സക്സസീവ് യൂണിറ്റ്സ് ഉപയോഗിക്കും തോറും കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി കുറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നു. അടുത്ത യൂണിറ്റുകളിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാകുന്ന കൺസംഷനിൽ കൺസ്യൂമർക്ക് ലെസ് സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷനാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്. ഇതാണ് ലോ ഓഫ് ഡിമിനിഷിംഗ് മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി പറയുന്നത്. Assumptions of law. All the units of the commodity must be in same in all respects. The unit of the good must be standard. The consumer's taste and preference must remain same during the period of consumption. There must be a continuity in consumption. The mental condition of a consumer must remain normal during the period of consumption. Here is a utility schedule. Suppose a consumer consumes 5 units of apple. From the first unit of apple or from the first apple, the consumer get 5 units of utility. The second column indicate marginal utilities. From the second units of apple, അതായത് ആദ്യത്തെ ആപ്പിൾ കഴിക്കുമ്പോൾ കൺസ്യൂമറിന് 5 യൂട്ടിൽസ് സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ കിട്ടിയെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുക. ഉടനെ തന്നെ ദ കൺസംഷൻ മസ്റ്റ് ബി കണ്ടിന്യൂസ്. ഉടനെ തന്നെ കൺസ്യൂമർ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ആപ്പിൾ കഴിക്കുമ്പോൾ കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ ആ രണ്ടാമത്തെ യൂണിറ്റിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയത് 4 യൂണിറ്റ്സ് ആണ്. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഫ്രം ദ തേർഡ് യൂണിറ്റ് ഓഫ് ആപ്പിൾ കൺസ്യൂമർ ഗെറ്റ് 2 units of satisfaction. Here the marginal utility of the consumer is 2. From the fourth apple, the consumer's marginal utility is 0. അതായത് നാലാമത്തെ ആപ്പിൾ കൺസ്യൂം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കൺസ്യൂമർക്ക് ഒട്ടും തന്നെ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. അവിടെ കൺസ്യൂമറിൻ്റെ മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി 0 ആയിട്ട് മാറുന്നു. Then from the fifth apple, the marginal utility becomes negative. ആ ഒരു പോയിൻറ്റിന് ശേഷം this 0, that point is the saturation point. ആ പോയിൻറ്റിന് ശേഷവും കൺസ്യൂമർ കൺസ്യൂം ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കൺസ്യൂമർ സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ നെഗറ്റീവായിട്ട് മാറുന്നു. The third column indicates total utility. From the total utility increases from 5, then 9, third unit it's 11, fourth unit it's also 11, and the fifth unit it decreases, it's 10. Relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Total utility increases with the subsequent consumption of commodity as long as marginal utility is more than 0. മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി 0യ്ക്ക് മുകളിലായിരിക്കുന്നിടം വരെ ടോട്ടൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി ഓരോ യൂണിറ്റ് കൺസ്യൂം ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴും കൂടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ടോട്ടൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി ഈസ് മാക്സിമം വെൻ മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി ഈസ് 0. ടോട്ടൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി മാക്സിമം ആകുന്നു മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി 0 ആകുമ്പോൾ. ആഫ്റ്റർ ദിസ് വിത്ത് സക്സസീവ് ഇൻക്രീസ് ഇൻ കൺസംഷൻ മാർജിനൽ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റി ഓഫ് എ കമ്മോഡിറ്റി ബിക്കം നെഗറ്റീവ്. ഇൻ സച്ച് എ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ total utility instead of increasing start diminishing. It's diminishing from 11 to 10. This is the diagram which shows this relationship. Total utility curve start from the origin, increases at a decreasing rate, reaches a maximum and then declines. When total utility is maximum, that is the saturation point, marginal utility curve cuts x-axis. When total utility is maximum, marginal utility curve cut x-axis. When total utility rises, the marginal utility falls. When the total utility falls, marginal utility curve becomes negative. The following marginal utility curve shows the law of diminishing marginal utility. Thank you.